Okay, so hello there, everyone. We're just getting a flashlight to go outside to see Richard and monitor his breathing and see how many breaths per minute he has. If we could find a flashlight. Oh no, we can't. Of course, we cannot find a flashlight. Maybe we can though. Where are the flashlights? You know, we usually keep our flashlights next to the oil. We keep our flashlights up here. This is Shaoxing wine. A lot of people say you don't use that in your fried rice, but some people say, oh yes, you do. And you can go heavy on the Shaoxing wine and overdo it pretty easily. Okay, where is a flashlight? Well, we can use candlelight. And I have good eyes. And we have a trusting relationship, you and I. So therefore, I can just tell you, oh, here he comes. Richard. I can just tell you how many breaths he has per minute if I can see it. Richard, come here, I need to tell you, fuck friend. Zinc friend. Richard, voila, I need to tell you, fuck you, come here, voila. Very fresh for you, fuck boy. Ooh, very fuck. Oh, very fresh. Fuck you, Richard. Ooh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 40 a minute. 30. That's even less. That's like, you know, that's not so bad. This is not like emergency. Right, Richard? Oh, very fuck. I need to tell you. Very fresh. We got a little spider over here. Oh, the book. And I need to tell you. Ooh. You know what? There's this guy, Austin, who's my girlfriend's other boyfriend, and I think she might like him better than me. And I was thinking, yeah, I can't handle that, you know, fuck that. And then I was thinking, you know what? Why don't I just eat more fruit? And because I thought I was a little bit lame on the phone last time, kind of because I didn't have the camera on, and when I have the audience, there's kind of more of a pressure and accountability to not be a loser. You know how you treat people worse when you're alone? So I thought, why don't I just eat a bunch of fruit? And I also wanted to eat fruit because I need the intelligence that it brings to help Richard. And I'm also thinking Richard needs a raw carnivore diet at this point. That's truly the only way to manage his problems. Now, as a vegan, I don't want to kill animals for Richard. But as Richard's friend, yeah, I'll just, you know, I'll probably kill animals for him. Maybe that's insane. I would not have a pet ever again. But anyways, I'd go to the Healthy Butcher and get the most ethical meat I could. And that will be the true method of treating the cause and not the symptom. And the antibiotics that he has are the transition for the raw food. The raw food will be too much bacteria, it will hurt him. Therefore, give him antibiotics to make the transition, put him right on the raw food. And ChatGPT tells you how to do all that. You got to get bones, you got to get taurine. We have all that stuff. We have taurine. We can order we can order it online. We've bought supplements for cats before. So we make homemade cat food here, but it's cooked cat food. So we can just do it raw. And you know, we do buy the fucking meat. We actually do make homemade cat food with real fucking meat. If we're doing that anyways, it might as well be raw. So we give him kibble too. He has he has all kinds of food. He hasn't had homemade food in a while actually though. He's had homemade food long term, so is Stu. Just in case there's some stickler out there who's saying, "Oh, it's the food you gave him." Well, what do you think, Richard? So yeah, I think my girlfriend broke up with me And I actually don't know anymore. So I'm not taking it for granted that she loves me. And I think maybe she loves me second best. And so I got to eat fruit, be hotter, and get in first place again. And also eat fruit to have Richard under my most masterful watch. Right, Richard? Fuck you. Saying fuck? Ugh, very fresh. I need to tell you, fuck friend. Okay, so Richard probably wants to come in the house now. Right, Richard? Richard, this is how a door works. That was scary as hell. So yeah, I'll just say it. I was real bad, Bobby. I don't know who the handlers are, if Richard got poisoned or if this is just random. But I was real bad, Bobby. And I was saying bad stuff online. And then I forgot to lock the side door. I think I had the camera on, but I forgot to lock that door and I fell asleep. And I had a dream of someone breaking in, someone entering the house. And I didn't wake up with vertigo. Oftentimes I wake up with vertigo if it seems there was a break-in, feeling like sleep gassed. And I'm pretty sure, not 100, oh shit. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, that the next day after I had the break-in dream, and after it was the first day where I fell asleep without doing my due diligence of setting up the camera and locking the bolt on the door, that the next day after that is when Richard had his panting attack. Now he's eating this food right here, and I think I'm gonna stop him because, I really don't know what to do. ChatGPT says a cat doesn't have a filter. Like if a cat is eating something that's gonna kill it, the cat doesn't know. It'll just keep eating. So I don't know if he has the intelligence to know what's best for him right now. But you know what? He's not struggling. He's not struggling. He's not getting worse. He's getting better right now. And therefore, I'm not going to let him be Garfield right now. Because I have a feeling if he eats too much, that's just going to make him less bored or something. I have a feeling he's not actually eating for medical reasons, but because he's just a stupid cat. So I have to go to the healthy butcher and get some fucking meat, or I have to just get my mom to buy meat, which she already does for the cats. But lately we've just been feeding wet food and kibble. I don't personally approve of buying grocery store meat. So, and I would just let him be outdoor cat and not feed him and make him hunt for his own food. But someone around town would tell him that he has to die or something. And then, we had multiple people complaining about him and threatening him. And some of them it was justified, apparently, because he would attack us in the house. People were saying, well, he's attacking us, so we're going to call the Humane Society. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of incredulous, but I can see your point. And why was he attacking? Maybe because he has heart problems and he's in pain. And the point, though, that I'm making is, right now, he's so geriatric, Alexa, light on, that letting him outside, he walks 0.01 kilometers per hour. Look how slow he walks. And if you're going to say, well, he might attack me. If you let him out, I'm going to have to kill him. If you let him outside, it's a danger to the neighborhood. He's so geriatric, he can't even do any damage. And I think he should have the right to go outside without anyone bothering him. I think if you see Todd coming up to attack you, you're going to have like 20 minutes to get out of the way. And if you let it happen, I'll be like Catwoman. I'll be like, you just made it so easy for them, didn't you? Oh, you just let it happen, didn't you? That's how I feel if you have a problem with Todd being outside right now. But anyway, the point is, I would let him outside all the time so he could just hunt his own food, eat his own mice. But if he can't do that because he's all fucked up and geriatric, then he should go to the damn raw vegan No, sorry, raw carnivore side of life, and that'll truly give him his health back. Oh, there are stories. If you think gang stalking is bad, that gang stalking has nothing on the medical industry. You don't know that because you don't hear the testimonials of people who have had their kidney removed and their whole leg swells up with edema, or their child has cancer and they're legally forced to give chemo to them and microwave them alive to death. You have no idea how bad the medical system is. And how incredible it is when people switch to a species-specific diet and heal their stage 4 brain cancer. And other things that conventional medical science would say is miraculous. No. If you are a secular, you don't get to use the word miraculous. And medical science is secular. Science is secular. And truthfully, religion is actually science, okay? Truthfully, science is religious. Because if there's an outer, there's an inner. If there's a physical world, there's a non-physical world too. And that is scientific. But the way that science is used, it's actually just secular. And so they shouldn't be allowed to use the word psych, like psychology, the soul, the psyche. They shouldn't be allowed to use that word. And they shouldn't be allowed to use the word miraculous either. They should just say, cause not profitable, cause not known. But whatever. I think only people with PhDs should be allowed to vote. Osho says that. I agree. Okay, I'm not ragging on PhDs here. Okay, I think if the world only had people with PhDs voting, it would be a much better world. What the fuck? Some weird noises going on around here. Anyways, so yeah, that was pretty scary.